So I'm not really going in the center of Vaccarel today, which is on the other side of the station, but I crossed the railway lines and I set out a little hike to Manastir Sveta Petka, which is 1.5 kilometers from here. I haven't been there before. I expect it to be closed, but I wanted to get out of the city for a bit. I haven't traveled within Bulgaria for a long time because in summer I had a few trips last year, and then September all the way till now, July, has been occupied with foreign trips. So I'm happy to be back. I missed the train, so I just ventured out for a little bit. Let's go. So it's a nice path so far, and here I'll be crossing underneath the Automagistrala Trachea. So this is the Thrace highway, let's say. It goes to Plovdiv, to Chirpan, Stara Zagora, and all the way to Burgas on the coast, and then it branches off to Turkey as well, and then it becomes the, what's it called again, Maritsa highway to Turkey. So this is the main axis, the main highway in Bulgaria. Unfortunately, the place is closed like I was expecting. It says there's a renovation going on until May 2023, which has already passed. But the door is closed and I cannot get in, so I'll need to find something else to do. Nonetheless, it's been a pleasant walk through this little alley. Here's an old remnant of wood. I don't know what it is exactly. Something that can easily be 80 years old or something. Well, anyway, I have to come back someday for this little monastery. Now there's still the fence I can peek through, which is nice. That over there is an obrok, which is an old cross for commemorations and such. It's not necessarily a grave, although it could be. I think not, because it's in front of the church. Church being right over there. And graves are typically to the backside of the church, the chapel. So because the monastery was closed, I decided to take another path, and there's this new road being constructed. For now just sand, and it's nice to walk on because there's no traffic on it yet. I can just walk through the forest like this. And in a couple hours I make my way back to the town. We'll just see where I end up. I know this area pretty well. I've explored it several times, but before there was no road here. And it was just a sort of path through the woods. And now it's sort of another way to reach the villages up in the hills. There are some old settlements a bit farther up, but you need to do a bit of a day trip to see those, like Paunovo and some old villages that have real old nice houses as well. There's just a whole lot to see in the area actually. I did decide to go up to the villages where I've been before. I'll go to Popovci just to check it out and take the main asphalt road back down to Vaccarel. Maybe I'll hitch a ride if someone passes. There's a lot of people from Sofia having houses or weekend homes in these areas because it's close to the city, and it used to be relatively cheap to buy an old house, and the villages are coming alive, at least around Sofia. So I always have people traveling back down on Sunday night. Sometimes I even catch a ride all the way back to Sofia without the need to take a train at all. I always end up somewhere, and it's always kind of fun. I'm a little bit wary of the ticks, but I put some spray on my legs, so I'm pretty much good to go. But I always check my legs before showering in the night. Anyway, approaching Popovci, and I'm quite happy to be back in Bulgaria for this nice little adventure. I've missed it a lot. So I've come from all the way down there. It's a lovely landscape. Outside of the Sofia Valley, the landscapes are a little bit like central France, you know. Nice hills, fields, not much else going on, but nice to have a walk in. Nice old gate here of the first house in the village of Popovci. This is not the main road, but sort of a back track that leads you into the village. I remember that about 5 years ago I was here as well and asked someone if I could get down to Vakarel from here, because otherwise it's quite a long way around, but I didn't find this track exactly and the person didn't know. But here we are, and I love these nice quiet villages. Would love to have a house here, even though I'm bad at doing renovations myself. And I remember it was exactly here at this house that I asked, or that house 5 years ago, can I go down here to Vakarel? And they said no. But I just came up from there, so it is possible.